Hello there, everyone, and good day to you. I am glad to share with you our next Taste and See video, in which we share with you some testimonies that have been submitted by individuals in our congregation about how the Lord is at work in our church. And as I think about these two testimonies today, I cannot help but think about our memory passage that we had last month, in which Jesus said in John 13, 34, and 35, "A new commandment I give to you, that you love one another. Just as I have loved you, you also are to love one another. By this all people will know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another." It's interesting that Jesus does not say this as a word of advice, but rather a commandment. And not just any commandment, he says it's a new commandment. And yet it sounds so similar to part of the greatest commandments, to love one another. But here Jesus says it's a new commandment, because now Jesus has come and he has lived and he has sacrificially given and he has been risen, and we are able to participate in loving as Jesus is loved. He set the example and his Spirit enables us to do that. And I see that in our testimonies today. Let me read our first. One family did my grocery shopping, brought it, and paid for it. I enjoyed the visits as much as the food. I received treats from my sister and two others from the church. Several made phone calls, including my brother. They made me feel so blessed. I made cards and sent them to some people. I crocheted 10 scarves for Unto, and also knotted some blankets and lap robes for them. While I was doing that, I was blessed by listening to WDAC. The Lord has been good. And in the second testimony, in this season, I have watched the Lord draw our family together in ways that I could have never imagined. Our family devotional time has flourished, and the discussions around our dinner table are more deep and meaningful than they have ever been before. We are rejoicing as we watch Jesus use this season of adversity and discomfort to help our children grow in their relationship with him. Two amazing testimonies of God at work during this very abnormal season of life. And as Jesus says, by this all people will know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another. It's great to hear testimony of the love of Christ in the body of our church and within the walls of the homes of our family members. May the Lord bless you with these testimonies this week. Go in Christ.